So, I'm supposed to be going back to work. I am right now, but my tongue is on fire. I came home to see my husband. To see my husband and to, yes, car, I know. To see my husband for lunch and, have some lunch that my mom made. Some meat. Chicken, specifically. She made some chicken with a hot sauce on the side and a side of rice. My tongue is on fire. I don't want to make this vlog too long. Damn, it's hot outside. It's like 90 degrees. I don't want to make this video too long. I just want to make a quick update. I am alive, obviously. I've had a lot going on with work and deciding whether I still want to continue to work where I am right now, and then some financial stuff like getting some additional insurance and stuff. My dad got in a car accident and his car is totaled. What else happened this month? Just a bunch of stuff that has come up with appointments and work, accidents. I'm busy. I'm so busy, and I don't even know how I'm keeping everything together. I foresee it getting even more complicated because due to the accident and the car being a total loss, I have to figure out who I'm suing. Because nobody wants to take responsibility for it. Not the two police companies or stations or groups, whatever you call them. One is the sheriff's department and the other one's PD. Not wanting to take responsibility for taking chase and causing multiple accidents. The other one is the party that was running away from the police that crashed into my father. So I had to get a lawyer, and we're going through the whole spiel, right? So that's complicated in itself. I have my thing at work that I hurt my hand. I developed tendonitis due to like some really intense accounts that we have that are very labor intensive on the computer and stuff, and I developed tendonitis, so I'm being treated for that. There's just a lot that's going on, and I still have to be thankful though. I have to be thankful for everything that I have and where I am in life, because an accident like my dad's could have ruined someone. Luckily, through family and all that, like, we were able to lend him one of our extra cars, and he was able to go return back to work, although he's still bruised up and hurt and sore, and he's gonna need therapy to fix some stuff due to the accident. It didn't take him completely off of work, which is awesome. He's able to use our car. I added him to our insurance. Like, it's just all kinds of stuff that I had to take care of in a short period of time, and then things happened back to back, so I'm just like a little overwhelmed, but I'm dealing with it. I was thinking about my life and stuff, and I've made videos in the past about me being thankful and reminding myself that not everybody is in the position that I am in right now in life, financially, I guess. And a couple of years ago, I wasn't close to being where I am today. So I always try to stop and be thankful that everyday life occurrences can bankrupt someone, because I remember, like, back in the day, I want to say 7-8 years ago, if my father, he wasn't living with me at the time, I was living on my own, if I or him or anybody in my family got in an accident or had a car issue, like it would need to be repaired or something, it would be like total shock and stress, and oh shit, how am I gonna pay my rent? Oh shit, how am I gonna pay my bills? I had to choose whether I wanted to fix my car or I wanted to, have enough for my rent that month, or I'd have to reach out to someone, my dad or whoever I could, to borrow money if the situation ever came up. And thankfully I've never been in that situation, because I've had friends to come out and help me with a flat tire and all that stuff. So anytime something happens, like my car, I didn't mention it earlier, but when I went back to back earlier this month, my car died on me, and it was I was hoping it was a battery, and it turned out to be the freaking starter. So and then I didn't have any more coverage through Kia's warranty, and it was a couple $100s that I had to pay out of pocket, where I was like, fuck. But that makes me think back, a few years ago, I would have never been able to pay that. I would have been needing to borrow money, or decide to be late on my rent, or whatever, you know. So I tend to look back a lot, not with regret, but to keep myself grounded and thankful for where I am and what I have. And yes, my life is more stressful now than it's ever been, but it's also very, very freeing and good to know that I have enough saved up for emergencies, that I'm able to help my parents if something happens to them and they need my assistance. Like, that was one of my biggest goals in my whole life, was to be able to help my parents. So I'm in that position now, and I have a partner that is okay with, you know, being that rock, you know. And I remember when Ron's parents moved in with me, I held the door open and I was there to welcome them, and I did my best to make them feel comfortable. Now that my parents are living with us and they retired, Ron's parents moved out, Ron is doing the same thing for my parents, and has his arms open and is just welcoming them, and has been, and I think we're going on 2 years now, a little bit over 2 years, because they moved in a couple of months before I gave birth. So it's going pretty well. I'm hoping that it stays that way. There's been bumps here and there with my parents who smoke, and I've done everything in my power to contain that, designating an area where they can smoke, buying like the smokeless ashtrays, trying to get them to do vaping instead, trying to get them to do the patch to try to get them to quit, because I don't like the fact that they smoke. But you know what? Not everything's gonna be perfect. I insist very much so with my mom washing her hands and changing her clothes and all that before she grabs Artemis. Does it happen 100% of the time? I don't know, because I'm not there. I'm trying not to dwell on it and giving her the benefit of the doubt. But I know I'm ranting and raving and going on and on, but I honestly am really thankful to where I am right now. And at times it feels weird, because I don't let myself get too comfortable, I guess. I always have this tendency to tell myself, enjoy this, because it might not be like this forever. Take a second to take it in, Olivia, because it might not be like this forever, you know. And I don't know if that's healthy to do, but it keeps me grounded. To my next point, I just felt weird because I know we have gardeners. I know we do. To take care of the lawn and everything. They come weekly. And there was an accident. That sucks. But I never really see them because I'm always at work. So I came today to have lunch, and it's a Tuesday, and they happen to come cut the grass and tend to everything on Tuesday. And I ran into them, and I was like, hi. And they were talking to my mom. They're Hispanic. And I felt a little, not weird talking to them, but it felt a little weird that I have a gardener. Yeah, that felt weird. Mind you, I'm not paying extra for it. Well, I probably am paying extra for it. It's included in the monthly rent of the house. So And I'm glad it is, because I am not the type of person to go out and freaking mow the lawn, especially right now, and water plants and remember to water them weekly, daily, however often you water plants. That's not me. I'm horrible at it. I can't even keep a plant alive in my house. I had a bamboo shoot that I was trying to keep alive, and that died within a couple of months. So, and all you have to do is put water in that thing, and I still killed it. So, I'm not a gardener. I don't have a green thumb. My dad does, though. He has his little rose bushes and cactus plants, and he grows tomatoes and cucumbers and chilies and basil. What else? Cilantro. He grows all kinds of stuff in the backyard. So, but yeah, that's my life right now. I'm really sorry that I haven't kept up with everything. I'm making weekly videos. I'm so disappointed in myself because I've gained back some weight. I keep fluctuating. I keep going back down to like 180 and then going back up to like 187. It's so frustrating, but at the same time I can't be that frustrated because I'm making horrible choices. I'm drinking wine. I'm eating fried foods, potatoes and stuff, and like I know I'm making bad choices and I'm trying to get back on track, and I keep saying that, but it's just excuses. I'm taking my life as it comes, and I'm trying to schedule my work, which is shitty, but I'm glad that they let me do this. But I'm trying to schedule my work around my life, and at times my life around my work. So I don't know, I keep hoping that things will calm down, but I don't think they will. And now that this whole like accident happened and we have to deal with that, whatever free time I did have, if I had any, it's gonna be trying to figure out how to get my dad to his doctor's appointments, how to remember to keep following up with the lawyer and see what's going on with the case, whatever. I don't know. I'm just overwhelmed. I hope you guys are doing a lot better than I am. Did any of you get your surgeries recently? I know I had mentioned a couple of you were in the works of almost getting your surgery. I hope you guys are safe. I hope all is going well. If you guys have any questions though, feel free to ask me on my Facebook page or here on YouTube, and I will try to answer them as quickly as I can. I think I've answered everybody's comments recently, but if I haven't, I'm sorry. I will see you guys soon.